Hi everyone, it's Stu here from 3B, and it's Monday, and I've decided on Mondays that I will do a what's coming up on the week ahead, so you guys know what's going to happen, what the timescale of those are, and when you can expect certain videos and events and so on. So I've got some news. The main news really is we have a bit of a new setup, and it's all designed around game streaming. One of my videos the other week was about me putting together a system that would allow me to stream games to a really good level. So with that in mind, I've finally figured out how to use the green screen that I've had for a while, and I've put that together and that's working. We also have a new 4K webcam that allows me to do sort of more direct to computer videos like I'm doing now, for instance, that are of a decent quality, rather than using my phone and setting all that up and getting all that right and getting loads of lighting. And I did have, talking of lighting, I did previously use light boxes, and when I was doing those videos it took forever to set those up. So I have an LED light from Elgato sort of shining down on me, which tends to work quite well, although it's kind of pointing out the fact that I have little hair on the top. So that's some of the hardware. We've got an Elgato streaming card as well, the HD60 Plus, in the computer as well, and of course we've got a new case. So I thought, when I was sort of moving into all the new hardware, all my existing hardware rather, into my new case, I thought, well, I may as well use it as an opportunity to include some bits and bobs that will allow me to stream better, stream to a good standard. So talking of the whole new sort of streaming games, we all have an awful lot of games, don't we? We have a lot of games on Steam. I don't know whether you're like me, where you subscribe to something like Humble Bundle and you get free games every month, and those just mount up as well as the games that we all have. And I think I looked just the other day and I probably have somewhere in the region of 200-300 games on Steam, most of which I've never even played, which I think is a crying shame. And I know I'm not the only one that is in that position, where you just have a disgusting amount of games that we're just not playing. So I want to sort of stream some of those games from the PC. I will of course be doing the PlayStation Pro and the Xbox One X games, because I do play a lot of those. What I have found, oddly, this may surprise a lot of you, that I was playing and have been playing the Xbox One X. It has become my console of choice over the last sort of year or so since it came out, and I think it's an amazing console, and tend to favor that now. If it's a game that's sort of on all systems, I'll always get it on the Xbox One X rather than the PlayStation Pro. So with all that in mind, it's about making sure everything works, getting everything set up correctly with Streamlabs, and I'm trying to figure out whether it's best to use Streamlabs OBS or Elgato Game Capture. So I'm sort of trying to work out what the best options are with that, and then I'll need to do some trial runs with some game streaming, which I won't announce, but they will be there. And then once I've got it all figured, I'm using this week now to sort of tweak the software, get familiar with how it all works, get familiar with getting the templates working on the streams, and getting used to how all of that works together. Once I've got all that done, and I'll do that this week, from next week we will be having a live game streaming session on Monday from 3 to 5 p.m. GMT, Wednesday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT, and then again on Friday at 3 to 5 p.m. GMT. So I'm aiming to do it 3 times a week at varying times, so hopefully you know, if one of those will work well with you. All of the streaming sessions that we'll do will include sort of live chat, so you can sort of you can chat with me via text. There'll also be live play sessions where you and I, if it's a multiplayer game and you have it too, we can play together as a team, hopefully. And as well as just generally putting the world to rights, which us old farts tend to do quite a lot. So those will be the sessions. I aim it to be sort of just light-hearted fun. We're not going to take anything seriously. I'm not particularly great at games, which will become very apparent during the streams, and I just want to get a group of people together where we can all just have fun, just kick back and relax and just have a bit of a giggle. All the sessions will be recorded as well, and so you can watch them if you're unable to join us live. And initially we'll be streaming live on YouTube, but I am looking to use Restream, which is a service that allows me to also stream live to Twitter, a Mixer, and other platforms at the same time too. But I need to figure out how all of that works in terms of how the chat works and so on. So I need to sort of figure out how all that works together. So that's the sort of main change as to where we are with videos and the channel. I've been holding off doing game streaming for so long because I didn't quite understand how involving it is, and the technical aspects behind it, to do it well. I don't mean playing the games well, because trust me, I won't be playing the games well, but I do want to make sure that the streams that I do are of a decent quality, you know. And there's a guy in the UK who does streaming, and he does sort of Sims and driving games and things like that. And I can't remember his first name, but it's called Game Tech UK, and he does it really well. And he's been doing it just over maybe 2 years now, I think, maybe. And he's a great guy, and I subscribed to his channel, and and it gave me the impetus to do the same. Maybe not the same games, but you know, to stream and to realize that, yeah, you know, here's a guy that's around my age that makes no apology for who or what he is, and is not trying to be cool or hip or anything like that, because trust me, anyone that says cool or hip really are not. That's me. And you know, I just thought, well, you know, he's doing really well at this, and I would love to do something that's more involving and creates a community, because I think that's really what I wanted to create with this channel. And I know we have a small community of people that I know watch my videos, and I know that a lot of you also play games too. So I thought, well, we can use that and move forward and create some videos and stream together and have some fun and create an even bigger community where we're just getting to know one another. Whereas at the moment, it's more about just, you know, you're just sort of seeing me and hearing about me, and I kind of want to know about you guys as well, and get to know you. So I think, you know, it's a great way of doing that by streaming games and everyone joining and having some fun. So that's the streaming. So remember, from next week I will announce it again, but it's from Monday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. These are all GMT. Wednesday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT, and then Friday 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. The videos that we'll be doing this week, I need to do an updated video for the Optoma HD40 projector. There are some sort of things I really need to say about this projector that have been ongoing, that I've been sort of struggling with for a long time, ever since I had it from day one, and they're still there, and I need to really let people know. It's not going to please Optoma, I'm sure, but I really need to let people know about this projector and the reason why I don't really use it very much. So I'll be doing a quick update on the HD40 4K projector, and then I'll also be showing you the new build. Well, it's not a new build because it's most of the hardware is pre-existing, but the new case that I bought, the Corsair Obsidian 500D RGB. It's a mouthful, isn't it? And I'll show you what I've done with that, how I've made it look all fancy, and you know, just sort of show you around the case and do a review on the case as well, because there were some very particular issues I had whilst moving my hardware and basically building a PC within that case. So that's this week's news. Look out for those videos this week, and then put the times of the streaming in your diary too. So it's exciting times, and yeah, have a great week, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.